Hi, welcome to Smosh Mouth. I'm Shayne.
And I'm Angela. And today we're here with Chance McCrary.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? That sounded like a soundboard.
It is a soundboard. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
Nice.
Thanks.
Your turn.
Bruh. Yo. Bruh. They're all like, there's like doubles.
Oh.
Mine. There's only like 2
Why
sounds.
would you double up buttons?
I don't have many sounds. Oh, Angela? Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Have you ever seen that?
Press that one again, please.
Have you ever seen that?
She actually, she did it.
Can she go back?
Oh, yeah. What's that one?
What's the first one?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. No, it switched.
It switched.
That was pretty
good.
That was pretty good. That's a fun game.
That was
Look
a
at
fun
this.
game.
We're already generating little bit of games.
Oh.
a little bit of games.
It was so like millennial white woman.
Oh,
Stop.
no. Don't
And that
do
is what I
that to
am.
her.
And listen, I have been nonstop giving people the cringe today. Jesus. Like something's wrong, y'all. Amanda's gotta come home.
Bring our baby home.
Bring her home.
Don't do
okay.
that to yourself after you finally nailed the intro.
I'm gonna nail it on the last one.
Yeah.
That's a little hint at my character arc. Speaking of character arc.
Okay, speaking of character, hey,
nice.
good transition there. Today we're gonna talk about characters. Just everything because we do so many. And I want to sit and talk about them.
Because it's not like even we're not talking about writing and we're not talking about acting. We're talking about like character generation, which is a type of writing and a type of acting that I think we all do here a lot. And I'm excited to get in the weeds because I have a theory, just jumping off the bat, that I have stopped kind of generating like well-written characters because
Okay.
just because of here.
What do you mean?
I am now kind of like I think back on my BAF legacy characters.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, those were like built people.
Yeah.
That like, sure, we never built them like a day before. It was kind of morning of, and then we were kind of going as we went. Yeah. But like now, if I do a games video as a character or a Bit City or anything, I am like barely thinking of anything. And I am jumping in the pool.
Well, the BAF legacy there was the nice time zone. Like you knew the time
a little
period.
bit of structure.
Yeah.
To
And so you're
it.
like, what would I be like in that time period?
Yeah, but I'm not even like, I think some characters I love to like get in the mindset. I'm not even doing that anymore. I'm just
No.
going like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah."
It's really hard nowadays. We move too fast.
Yeah.
And then also like things elevate so quickly.
Yeah.
It's like you started a character and it needs to like kind of reach its climax and have a big punchline within that first video that it's in that
Yeah.
you can't have a slow build for
Yeah.
a character.
Like, could a Sarah Christ be made and generated in a Smosh video nowadays?
It's like gone. It's gone too quick.
Like, that is so much more like, I don't know, you think about like the old formats. It's different. Everything changes, right? It's
Right.
art, right? So it's different. But it's like sometimes I think the characters I'm doing here are just like, blah, blah, blah. That's it.
Sure.
You know, like instead of like The Chosen is a mindset.
And also The Chosen, like in so many of our videos, I think maybe it's just a matter of slowing things down a little bit because like characters that feel grounded and real have a hard time keeping up.
Yeah.
right?
I've had
like,
fun this year just because I think you've just been hosting so much.
Yeah.
That I've gotten to get back in that swing of creating characters and like having them sit on the couch for an hour. So I started and I was like, okay, jokes. What's the game going to be? And I found that it got easier and easier as I switched to the mindset thing. I was like, okay, what would they be like in the more casual podcast setting?
Yeah.
What would this character like do or say, like even off camera?
I also feel like you and Courtney are similar where you guys cook on a look.
Yeah,
Yes.
you need to be immersed.
You guys are like
100%.
back there, going back to TNTL. You like, Chance, you are always look first. Like you
Yeah.
you put clothes on, you go, who is this? Who is this?
Yeah.
And you're like
I see
saying that
with
out loud.
everyone sees with their eyes. You see, unless you're hearing it. But like, if you can see the person, you're like, okay, what would that person be like?
Yeah, sometimes I go the opposite. Sometimes I'll like think of a bit and then I'll dress the character.
Yeah, I think when I'm at my best, when I feel most comfortable with a character, it's an intention. So like with The Chosen, it's
Whoa.
that everything I'm saying has to be, it's the most badass thing ever said.
Yeah.
And then with like probably the most recent character that I felt strongest in like within was Stephen King, my Stephen King's son character, where I'm like, everything I say is the spookiest thing you've ever heard.
And
he's going to scare, like what I'm saying is the most treacherous, like torturous thing anyone's ever thought of. And then like no matter what I say off the top of my tongue, it's going to be like the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah.
But because that's my intention, it's then funny to me.
No, it's going back to point of view, and I feel like that's like honestly to me what a strong character is you're showing me just a good POV.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it really matters to me about the voice. Sometimes that'll sell it for me too. But if I get to see what I think is so smart about The Chosen is the way they live life and the way life looks to them and how different that is to me, and that's what makes him a character.
And he's like a very real person, right?
Yes.
Like I think a lot of viewers relate to him because it's like, like we all feel like that sometimes.
Like people dress like him at cons because that's the energy they're bringing at cons.
The Chosen is who I am for the 30 minutes after I see an awesome movie.
Yes.
Like, like those
Lit up.
when you're leaving the movie theater walking to your car, you're walking a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like still
I might have superpowers.
What if I am Paul Atreides?
Yeah,
It's like you're thinking those dumb thoughts. You're like, I know this is stupid, but let me immerse myself right now. This episode of Smosh Mouth is brought to you by ZocDoc. It is that time of year where I need to schedule my next annual checkup.
It looks like you do. It looks like you need to see a dentist, a dermatologist, a therapist, your mother. You need to do it all.
I need to schedule all of that. And you know what makes that easy?
Tell me about it.
Is ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. And I've done that before, and it was amazingly easy.
Was it easy? Because, Shayne, sometimes it feels easier to just, go on my algorithm and follow health trends and be like, okay, I'll do that instead.
No, I think you should leave it to a professional. And with ZocDoc, you can search for the professionals that you need.
Time is running out. I'm getting old. I'm worried about the health of my knees, Shayne.
Okay, look, we're all getting older, but it's okay. We're not that old, but it's, hey, no matter what, it's always a good time to go see a doctor. It never can hurt. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/Smoshmouth to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/Smoshmouth. ZocDoc.com/Smoshmouth. I think the timing was pretty good on that one.
I need a doctor.
Back to the show.
You're so right about the look. And I was thinking, it's also not just the look, it's the way the character moves through the universe. It's the way their body moves too. So I feel like I get it in my body too when I'm doing really good character work. And I'm like, how does this person carry themselves? Where do they carry tension? And how does that affect how they think? Like, how does the blood flow to their brain differently because they're hunched over or because their chest is back? So they're breathing a little more so they can boom a little louder when they speak.
Yeah, that's I think when we're back there for TNTL, you and I are always kind of kind of wrestling in front of the mirror.
Yes.
And I think remember that one TNTL there wasn't a mirror.
Yeah.
And we were like, I need to look at it and be like, who
is this?
Is that?
Yeah.
That's really important too. But then sometimes I'll think of premise-based characters that for people at home. I think it's like when I'm that character I was talking about in the last episode of Smosh, where I'm like, oh, it's a girl who shames people who haven't seen movies. That's a premise. That's not that's not a POV. That's a girl that's
that's a
at
game.
the end of the day, the POV is she is I'm saying this all wrong, but she is insecure that everyone around her is young.
Sure.
It's what I go back to and I patternize that. But so it's fun. There's so many different ways to generate.
Yeah.
So what else about that girl? If it was not just game, if it was character, what would be character descriptors of this girl?
Because I went in through that door. I do feel like I go through different doors of different types of character generating.
It's also I think what's tough too is there's so many times in Smosh videos where it feels like we got to get to that punchline.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's I need the laugh. I need the laugh that you can't just trust to just sit and this is just generally funny.
That's why game characters to me, feel safer. Because no matter what I go, I know this is funny because this.
It's what you see a lot nowadays. You used to see more kind of rounded characters that are just like, oh, this character is just funny to watch. Even if there's not like, oh, here's the joke of their character.
Definitely.
Yeah. Like, what's Molly Shannon's superstar?
Yeah.
Like that. There's no like.
There's there's punchlines, but it's just like she's weird in so many ways.
Yeah.
Right. I think like Kristen Wiig had so many great characters, right? That did have a punchline, but like Target Lady was just like ridiculous, and you're just like, well, I kind of know that person.
Yeah, the observational ones where you observe something that you see in real life. I love that way of generating.
Oh yeah, 100%.
When you just go like, because that is to me is Target Lady is like that is someone like I've seen
The real person.
Or the Trader Joe's characters. I've seen a lot of people do those where it's like, oh, there is a pattern here that we all can share and not really talk about, but we see in our day-to-day lives.
Yeah. To make something that you could send that character anywhere and you just are like, oh, I know how they would act there.
Yeah.
It's like the best.
Getting the cadence too. They all start to talk the same way. They try to communicate their thoughts the same, kind of like Trader Joe's specifically. Like they all kind of have like a flirty, upbeat cadence. So you start to notice those patterns and then get it in your voice. And you're like, okay, what is it that they sound like? What are they doing?
Yeah.
And how can I copy that? And what does it mean for me in this character?
Yeah, but it's so funny because I so wish. That's why I do love working with Amanda and you and like I love the physical people because I think I started training in character stuff with such a like joke. What is the joke? What is the justification? Yeah.
Kind of dramatically getting into it. Like when Courtney gets really locked in to Dominic Patron, completely just different person.
Yeah.
And it's not even about her, they're not trying to be funny a lot of times.
Yeah.
They're just like in it.
I
and
love her characters where she's like, I can't get out of this guy.
Yeah.
And she's not doing jokes.
No.
She's just like, I'm Vincenzo. You know, like,
happened to me
just
with
like having fun.
Isaiah. I can't get out of Isaiah. Ever since I've done him, it's like now a part of my normal way that I communicate. It, like I like, and he was actually based on my brother. I hope he doesn't know that.
don't tell him that. Guys.
Don't tell him that. No one tell him that.
Isaiah from
Guys,
Bit City
please.
episode Boy Moms.
Yeah.
Don't
Guys,
tell
please
him.
don't tell him that.
Please don't tell him that.
He doesn't need to know that. But the cadence, I understood my brother and how he would want to communicate things. And so now it's become a part of me where I'm like, I can communicate this thought so much easier because of this character work.
Whoa.
I'm discovering the character, which is a real person. So it's like this observational thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are they trying to get across?
Whoa.
And now I do it. It's so crazy.
It's interesting. I have characters where like I know there's aspects of people in my real life that come through, even though like the voice will change all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I have my I call it just my Aunt Carolyn character. But
Yes.
I'm just like, oh, it's just general like older lady who's just chill and like funny and has no filter, right?
Yeah.
Because we all have a family member who's like in her 60s, 70s, zero filter. Has good intentions.
It's the best because they trust themselves enough. It's like they're not
they've lived through the 60s, so they're just like they're like I don't care, like whatever.
Yeah.
They've had everything said to them, but I realize like as I do it, I'm like so often my grandma comes out. It's like, and I'm just like, and a little bit of my mom too, but like mostly my grandma.
Yeah.
The way she's like sarcastic,
and
says things. I'm like, that was just my grandma. Even though my grandma never drank wine or anything, but for some reason she has wine. Like she's aspects of things, and I'm like, I even see where like, oh, the cartoons I watch like that will influence the voice, and I'm like, I'm not trying to copy that. It's just like an amalgamation of a bunch of things that have influenced me.
What was the first character you did on Smosh?
The very first, I'd say the first big character that ever came was Courtney freaking Miller.
Oh, wow.
And that was because Courtney was sick one day, and they had a show back then called Seriously Super Stupid Sleepover. It was her and Olivia that would host it, and Courtney was sick, and they're like, oh, Shayne, do you want to co-host instead? And I go, well, should I just put on a wig and just be Courtney? I was like, should I just do that? And they're like, sure. And so I put, all we had was that like Rod Stewart, like rocker hair metal wig. So I was like, well, this is like an insane version of Courtney. And I'm like, that's all I put on. Otherwise I was just me.
Yeah.
And then I decided, I'm just like, I'm going to just be the most intense I can be with every line I say.
Yeah, that's so
And then it just kind of elevated from there, and it became this kind of like wrestler,
Yeah.
just insane thing. But so that's not like, there's not much like,
No, for
there's
sure,
no
but it's like-
groundedness to that character.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm going to put this on and what's the most insane thing I can say?
I think there's something to be said about like my first one was Bazonka, and I think it was like, I think it was truly like, I don't know, like going really extreme and screaming. like I'm thinking about Courtney freaking Miller and I'm thinking about Bazanka. Like your first, when you're not really comfortable, like coming in with like, I don't know, grounded observational comedy on a YouTube channel where you don't really know anybody. And you're kind of like, what if I just like high status? I love high status characters. We get to that later. But what was your first character on Smosh Mouth?
I think it was Baka.
Baka?
Who's Baka?
Oh yeah, it was Therapy. There was a series called Therapy and
Couples Therapy?
and Ian was James Cameron, and I was a blue avatar.
You were an avatar. The amount of aliens you've played.
Oh, I love
it's so funny. I've never played an alien, and you've played like 10.
By design, Shayne. And I'm close to getting the pride flag. I think I still have a couple more colors.
Has that been your goal?
It has been my goal the entire time. I have purple, blue, yellow, green.
You don't have red. I know that.
White, Mr. Beast. Do I not have red?
I think you have red.
Oh, I forgot the pride flag is added. There's a lot more colors than just the.
Yeah,
there's a lot
let's
more
get into
colors.
that.
So you're trying to get the like.
I want all the alphabet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I think all you have left is red. And orange.
Orange. Is yellow Mr. Peanut?
Yellow's Mr. Peanut. Blue is Baka. Purple is Sprax.
Yeah.
White is Mr. Beast. Green is Elphaba.
Wow.
I didn't know that was a goal.
Yes.
That's so funny. How long has that been your intention?
I think it's been me and Erin's intention for at least 8 months.
I was going to
That's
say,
crazy.
As members of
Before
the writing
Sprax.
room, of the writers' room of Bit City, it's good to know this. We'll just pitch off of.
This is very fun. I'm going to pitch you orange characters.
We have been pitching characters.
Okay, Chester Cheeto.
Yeah. I'm like a salamander, so I'm pink. Are salamanders pink?
They can be, I think, almost
What's
anything.
that weird lizard? Not weird. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say weird.
It's like a axolotl.
Sorry to the lizard community. I didn't
Angela,
mean
you know
to
an
say
axolotl,
weird.
right?
Axel Waddle. What is that?
No, that's a
She definitely
Is that a
that's a
bug?
ridiculous one. That's a
It's like
ridiculous
this
one.
pink lizard with like
It's
these...
a weird.
A pink lizard?
I don't think
Yes.
Is it a lizard?
A Barbie lizard?
amphibian. Look at how
amphibian.
cute.
They are very cute.
She can't see that.
Simply
She ain't got her
blurry.
glasses.
That's so far away, Selina. That's crazy.
Chance, I think to this day, Mr. Peanut is still my favorite of yours because
Me too.
he is mysterious to me in that I don't know his intentions, but I know that you know his intentions.
Oh, 100%.
Like-
He's very Jack Sparrow.
But there's a devious nature to him.
What? He is.
think Jack
Because it's
Sparrow
like
is-
a genius, but not a
charm.
genius.
There's charm.
It's
There's
charm.
charm, but there's deviousness. To
Yeah,
him.
there's deviousness.
You're like, what is his
He's like,
intentions?
oh, he's up to no good.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
well, I mean, this goes
God.
back to my theory. I do think on Smosh, if someone were to be like, what's a good, like, what makes characters successful in Smosh versus not, because I think about this all the time. And I do think high status. I do love low status characters. Like Bug is low status.
Grip
Right?
guys.
And I love.
Grip guys are low status.
Definitely.
They're super low status.
Yeah, I guess so. But I think in the room, I don't think they act like that they're
Interesting.
below people. I think they're very front-footed. Like, I don't even mean like political or like economic status. I mean like confidence. Like, do you feel like I know Bug comes under because like I just want to please, right? And that's still like a confident move. But like versus I think the Chosen, I think Mr. Peanut, these guys are like, I am right, and they could be very wrong.
I
Yeah.
think
but they believe in themselves.
I would say that's maybe by design of like how long our content is, that it's hard to have a low status character travel for like an hour and talk for an hour. It's very possible though.
Yeah. Like, no, there are a lot of low status characters that I think are really good. Like Zay was low status.
Should we
He
explain
was low status. And
yeah, should we explain? Yeah.
like what the difference between low status
yeah.
and high status?
And I think I don't mean like economic status.
It's a mindset thing. A high status character like the Chosen thinks he is in charge.
Yeah.
He thinks
Yes.
he is smart. He has the answers. Whereas a low status character is like, it's kind of I've always equated a little bit to intelligence, like on a general plane, like
Or
it's
like-
not even intelligence. It's like willpower. It's like how much will do you want to impose on the rest of the world, on the universe,
Right.
and how much are you just taking in?
Or like, yeah, I keep going back to Bug because it's like that character's like, I am not where I want to be yet.
Yeah.
Versus some characters that are like,
And I'm not going to murder random people to get it.
Yeah, like I want to train. I want to be better.
Yeah.
Versus like I love watching Real Housewives because I think they're all high status.
Oh, yeah.
But they're wrong, right? And that's what's so funny to me. Like my favorite characters are the ones with the craziest mindset that think it's normal.
Yes.
Right,
They're
like-
the worst ones on The Bachelor and The Bachelorette when I watch
Yeah,
that
and
show.
it just makes it's so funny to see someone that's like, I believe this thing. Any reality stars are good when they're that way. In my
I will
opinion.
say on Survivor, everyone is secretly high status.
Yes, but you can't.
You
yeah.
cannot let anyone know that you are high status because you will get voted out. And the people who are like, I'm high status, are voted out so soon or kept along to the end because they are an easy, like, no one's going to vote for them.
Interesting.
I'm about to do a live dread, and it's high schoolers, right? And I was like, where are you guys in the cool? Like in high school, there's a status, right? And it's like, that's how I relate to you is like, are you a nerd? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how your character looks at the world is, are you cooler than me? Like, does that make sense?
I now realize there is only one low status character that I've played that I feel very good about. I haven't done it in years, but like, I was like, okay, this is the only time where I've nailed low status and I can be in the room and
Yeah,
do this,
yeah.
is my Mr. Muffins character.
Oh my God, I've never seen him.
What is that?
You've definitely seen him. He's the old white crusty dog that I used to play him a ton. I haven't done him in
You
years.
did it for Garrett's funeral.
Yeah, and his whole thing is he's just like, I'm Mr. Muffins. I keep living in spite of wanting to die so
Yeah.
bad. Like, it's just like, I'm like, you see an old white crusty dog. There was a
so
compilation I
good.
saw on TikTok of all these bits that I had done, and I was like, man, I forgot how much I love this character. And everybody was just replying in the comments with photos of their old white dogs.
Oh, no.
Just like, they're just like,
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's
and I'm like,
so
and it's like, that's, the type of dog
Yes.
I'm referring to. And I'm
Yeah.
like, they're always so sweet, but they're always just like,
I'm so
Kill
sad.
me.
and they're like,
Yeah. End it.
they can't take me outside because every animal wants to eat me.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, just like so bummed out, like bummed and like not trying to take charge of the room because he has no goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's one better than the other. I think sometimes one hits harder in like
Sure.
in like content when we're moving a mile a minute. But yeah, I love low status characters.
It's really hard, but they are my favorite characters when you can nail it. Like, they're so fun, but they're harder.
and they have to want something really big, or else they come off like some. I did notice early on in my like when I was doing characters at UCB, if they didn't have a strong want and they're kind of just like whatever. It's hard to love them and attach to them.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's so hard to navigate through our content with that, right? Because we have to keep pushing stuff along.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just feel like they respond really well when you have a bunch of high status characters.
Totally.
They balance it out, especially energies. It's usually like a softer, slower energy.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I wonder, I feel like Bit City, it could be fun to try to introduce more low status characters. I think
Yeah.
that would be huge for it. But it's hard. It's
Yeah,
hard
I'm
to
trying
like
to
come
think
up with
of
it. It's hard
more
to think
that-
of them. You said before we started rolling that you have a bunch of character pitches from back in the day.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know how do you guys do it? Like when you think of something, I don't know, there's so much to talk about. Like do you see something that makes you go, "Oh, that's a funny character?" Or if you like meet somebody or you think of something, do you have a notes app? Because all my
Yeah.
friends have OneNote on their notes app. I create a new note for every character.
Oh, that's insane, Angela.
But I would have assumed that's what you do.
And
so
I do
how
that
do you find everything?
because now I can find the label is the
You
character.
just see-
like waitress who's being
how
hunted,
many
and
are you
you
gonna
open it, and
Waitress
That's so good.
waitress who's being hunted, but it's empty, right?
Okay, but that's just all you needed.
but why
waitress
wouldn't you
is
just
being-
have a
character-
character's note?
Because then I'll never find waitress who's being hunted. Now I kind of just go through it like an Excel sheet. And waitress who's being hunted came from one of our improv
Just
workshops.
for the listeners
Really?
at home, it's not at all like an Excel sheet. It's a big list. It's a long list. There's nothing Excel sheet about it. There
Excel
are no
sheets are
columns
long
or rows.
lists.
That's actually
It's one
they can
column.
be. Let's get Kiana in here to tell us about Excel. This episode of Smosh Mouth is brought to you by Rocket Money. Angela, do you know how many subscriptions you have?
I have so many that I can't keep track, and I can't figure out where they go.
I honestly can relate, or at least I used to be able to relate. I got that under control.
Okay.
Thanks to Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. And it did that for me. I now know all the subscriptions I have.
Okay.
And I'm not paying for anything I'm not using.
So you have like goals and you have like your finances just like organized?
Now I do, thanks to Rocket Money. It can do all of it for you, just about. Oh, I've got it all under control now. And
Wow.
it can set up goals for you, financial goals. It can monitor your spending, like I said. It can do just about everything. It's amazing. It's all laid out for you on the dashboard there in the app. Makes it all so simple and streamlined.
I love an organized dashboard.
Oh, yeah. Rocket Money's 5 million members have saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, with members saving up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/smoshmouth today. That's rocketmoney.com/smoshmouth. rocketmoney.com/smoshmouth.
Too short.
That was really cool. You don't need to do that, but
I don't need to do anything.
back to the show. I just kind of made a new one for
Oh, that's
this
fun.
episode.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, that's fun. Does anyone wish to share one?
I just remembered I have a journal at home
What?
of my characters from high school. No.
I love that shit.
And I would unearth it, but I feel like I
You're
would be-
scared?
Oh, I'm very terrified of
It-
Tennessee Straight Chance.
Oh, I don't want to hear what he's creating.
No, we don't want to see those characters.
I kind of want to see these characters.
All set on that one.
Let's have a Bit City episode where we open up the journal at the beginning and it's us going into the journal.
Yeah.
Let's see Straight Chance.
Oh.
Build it.
No,
Tennessee
no.
Straight Chance.
No.
Scary.
Okay,
Wow.
I have
The
this
Jack
is one.
Daniels of Chance.
See, but
That's
now
all-
I have
more
because
like,
of this, I have everything dated. Like in
Uncle Nearest.
October of 2024, I thought of Girl on a Trip with No Itinerary.
That's okay. That's
That's great.
amazing.
Yeah,
That's really
and that's what I'm saying.
good.
Is like they just sit
I
there.
love real characters. One that I feel like hit recently that I did not expect to hit was, I think it was Noah in the stool on Try Not to Laugh, and I came out just wearing sunglasses and like a weird hat, and I go like I'm washing my hands at a sink in a public bathroom, just like, man, those fajitas, and I'm just like, that's a real guy. Like
That is a real
and
guy
I've-
making conversation in the bathroom.
I've also found when you talk about like appearance, like being completely honest, like as like a very stereotypical just white dude, sunglasses and a hat can change so much depending on what kind of sunglasses
And what
the
kind of
way
hat.
you're wearing your hat.
The
and
tilt.
the hat itself is massive.
Oh,
Because like
yeah.
The Chosen has a specific type of sunglasses, but you change those sunglasses up and I'm a whole new type
yeah,
of guy.
definitely.
And it's like what I do think is common amongst white dudes with sunglasses is that
Thank God,
begins here.
thank God
Clip
we're talking about the hard
begins now.
stuff.
And clip
Thank
starts
God.
now.
yes, white. If you have a man who's 40 to 70 years old and he is wearing sunglasses and you are out in public and he's walking around, he's gonna talk to you. He's gonna say something.
Yeah.
And you don't know what it's gonna be, but he's gonna say something. Like, is that not the connective trope? And it's like the way if he's wearing a cap, how he's wearing the cap. It's like now I get a better inkling of what he's gonna say to me.
Okay,
the-
well, let's do a little role play then. Okay.
All right.
Here you go.
All right.
You can wear it forward.
Well, I don't. I
first.
need the sunglasses.
All
All right. Well,
we
let's.
can-
well,
Here
what
comes
is-
Scott.
what-
Here comes
We can
Scott.
find some sunglasses.
Yeah, let's find some. Well, it's going to depend on what the sunglasses are.
Guys, I'm scared if we add props here, someone's gonna have to. No, we can't. Do
Just the
this.
hat. Just the hat.
Okay, we'll play
Just
with the
the
hat and
hat.
sunglasses.
Forward,
Just the hat.
forward. What's he gonna say?
Just the forward though. Like this is a.
You can't find him.
It's okay,
Come
it's
on,
okay.
dude.
I can't see myself, but forward is a whole specific vibe, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a maybe like more conservativeness, a safety to this guy,
Okay.
family-oriented nature, maybe. See, these are.
This guy is cool.
This guy's too cool.
I don't think
these
this
are
guy's
not. These
cool.
are not the type of sunglasses.
I don't think this guy's cool. I don't think
Scott,
this guy's
I'm literally
cool.
Scott right now.
No, you look
but
like you work at the
but see
Tom
this,
store.
And then this changes it. Now I'm at Val
Oh
Surf.
shit!
Now we're at Val Surf.
Now we're at Volcom.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
That's good.
Yeah.
What's Volcom?
It's
That
a
just
skate
came
brand.
out.
Brand.
Wow.
Skate brand.
Okay, skater
Remember
girl.
Rip Curl?
What?
Was it
Yeah,
Rip
it's
Curl?
still around.
Wasn't there a girl Rip Curl?
Rip girl.
Yes, there
Roxy was girl
Roxy.
Rip Curl.
And the
Wow!
and the logo is like a flip on the logo.
And it's a pink wave
Yeah.
instead of a blue
Yeah.
wave.
Yeah. 100%.
And that was my first understanding of gender. Anyway, here we go.
That's how
Wow.
it works.
Let's see it.
But this is a guy, and
Yeah.
then this is a guy.
Yeah.
These might be kind of similar guys. These are-
Sideways.
No, these are different
No.
guys. One guy, that guy.
Oh hell yeah!
Wait, put it backwards. This guy has bad taste in coffee. Put it forward. Good taste
Great.
in coffee.
This guy doesn't care about coffee. This guy's like, yeah, I'll have whatever.
This guy's
I
ripping
don't
a morning
care.
beer.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this guy's like, well, you know, we need to get our crew together this morning. We need to get to the set.
This guy drinks
and you're doing,
espresso
like-
tonics.
This guy's,
This guy drinks water
Los
and turn
Feliz.
it backwards. This guy doesn't drink water.
No. He drinks a
Yeah.
bang.
And
These
that's
are two
kind of
completely
just-
different types of youth pastors.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And I've
You
had
know?
both.
And
This one.
yeah.
Who is this?
Is this
He's
is just
like, let's get a slime pool for summer.
This guy's, I think this guy's just not thinking about a lot.
We're going to have like ice cream Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this guy goes,
Let's talk about your journey with Christ.
yeah. Or
and
this guy's like, I think Iron Man represents Jesus Christ.
What?
Or like
Accurate.
some type of big metaphor with cinema.
Okay.
Was my
Accurate.
point. Yeah.
But yeah,
well, that
these
was
sunglasses,
fun.
these are not the type of, these are, Ray-Bans don't work as well as like, you know the types I'm talking about, like sport
Sure.
sunglasses.
You want that?
Like
yeah.
that's a type of guy.
Who's she?
Oh.
Whoa.
Now this is
Put the glasses on?
down. No, I'll
Oh,
do that later.
glasses.
But who's she versus who's she?
Oh, she's
Hungover.
cool.
God, this is an audio medium.
I know. I know.
We can't
I
do
didn't,
this.
I
Right,
didn't
you're
intend
so
for it to
right.
be this intense.
Okay.
But it's amazing like how subtle things change everything because like so many characters I want to play are like sunglasses, but I'm like so many dudes who look like me, sunglasses are so much of their personality.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, that's a big thing. Like that's a real guy.
Or their car.
Or their car.
I have one
and
character-
you kind of know what kind of car a guy drives based on the sunglasses he's wearing.
Oh, wow.
I have one character
Typically.
that I've.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I can't tell you you're right,
me I'm
Shayne,
wrong.
but I
mean,
can't
that's
tell
a
you you're wrong.
scary thing to open up.
Yeah.
that
I know.
freaks me out. I think I'd understand the world a little bit more. I have this one character that I haven't been able to really crack. My friend Brett used to help me with him, but it is a guy. I think I have a TikTok of her. It's either a guy or a girl, and it's a girl with tattoos instead of a personality.
Oh,
but it's
that's
hard because
real.
that is that is like the bit was that she has no personality, so it's really hard.
Oh, so there's nothing
like
there.
I just like play her, and I'm just like,
So what does she talk about?
it's like you need the Wi-Fi password. Yeah, it's Wi-Fi. What's up? You love movies? I do too.
I think you could
You
get.
know what I mean? Like, it's
I
like-
think you could get a little more specific than that.
Yeah.
Because it's just all the like surface level things.
And I think it's like being covered. I think that's a visual one. That's a physical thing. And I think it's like because it was based off of this bartender we had who
She has
just
so
looked.
like she's covered
Yeah.
face.
Well, no,
and
it was this
everything.
one guy, and he was gorgeous, and he was making us our martinis, and he was covered in tattoos, and we all just me and my roommates at the time just wanted to talk to him, and then we talked to him, and it was just like what. And it was like, oh, his look, it makes him so much cooler. And then we were like, who is that guy? And then we were building off of that. But that's like, that's just a...
It's unfortunately, it's a trope that's been done to death, but you see it a lot in LA, unfortunately. I'm not trying to be mean, but you'll see people who are just so ridiculous looking.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, you're so like hot that your entire life, like...
that you don't
They
really
got
have
you
a-
got you into so many doors that you didn't have to develop stuff.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen all the time. There's tons of people I've met out here who are like, it's just like, what the you look insane, man. And then they're like the coolest person on the planet.
Yeah. Because like hot
But
people can be funny.
Hot
No.
people can be funny.
I draw the line right there. You're
so
either
let's talk about
hot
it.
or you're funny.
And where do you put yourself?
and where do you... Divergent. No, like it can all happen, and it's like it like pisses me off when it does, but it's like, you know, it can be real. But you meet so many people out here who just like you're like, man, you think you are so
Yeah.
smart and so like
Or you think you're
that,
layered.
You think that you think that your personality is so deep because everybody gives you that.
It really
that
is the worst
conditioning.
when they have such confidence. Or like, have you ever been to an audition with someone or seen someone audition for an improv troupe or any type of scenario where they've gotten by on their looks?
Yeah.
And they've gotten, and they usually get the thing that they want because of their looks.
Yeah.
And then their day of reckoning comes when you're behind the judging table, and their skills aren't nearly to the point that they should be.
I'd still pick that over anything.
What? You'd still pick what?
And
I
I'd
got to
give
go back.
anything to be them.
I'd
Just
be
be
down.
so
Just let
hot.
people down, but look stunning.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Okay, so I'm reading my shit. Let me hear some of yours. Because I have girl in a trip with no itinerary, which I can't crack.
I
because,
love that, though.
But I can't crack that one because
that's a girl who's on her eat, pray, love journey.
See, no, but I
That's
think
a girl
what's
who's searching for
sure,
something.
but what I think's more funny to me is a girl like this is inspired by a girl on a trip that I went on where I was strangled by the itinerary. So I almost think it's easier to play the girl that's like, and then we're doing this, and then we're doing this.
So you have to have the. Wait, sorry, I was getting into the.
Exactly, but I almost think this might. Another take I have on this is a girl who needs an itinerary on a trip with people who don't have an itinerary.
Oh,
Sure.
that's
she's like,
also tough. Are you
when are we eating? Like, you know, I don't know.
Wait, really?
They just
Sidebar.
need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
That drives me crazy. I love sorry.
You like are you an itinerary?
I like
person?
an itinerary as a roadmap that we don't have to follow.
Oh, okay, that's great.
It's
We need
there
rules
as
to have
bones.
freedom.
That way, if we don't know what to do or we don't know where we're going next, there is the itinerary that we can fall back on.
I like that a lot. I think the way that like Courtney and I operate a lot is like we have like an itinerary day and then we have a non-itinerary day.
Oh,
We do that a lot.
So how
I
do
kind
you?
of like that.
So
Where
what do
we
you
have a
do
di-
on the non? How do you figure out what?
do you freak out at all on the non-itinerary?
No,
day?
because those it depends on the type of like vibe we're going
Yeah.
for. But it's just like, all right, today we're just gonna like wander. Like
Yeah.
let's just go out and let's just like. And like, there's no wrong answers.
Yeah, there are two
And
edges.
so it's kind of fun because then you discover things that you weren't planning on discovering, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you go fully itinerary. It's like we're gonna see what we plan on seeing, but what is there to see in this city that we don't know about? And then you find like the weird, quirky things.
Yeah, there are two edges of hell, and one is a bachelorette trip with a big itinerary, and a bachelorette trip with no itinerary.
Sure.
Ooh.
And I've been to both, and I think I would actually pick the one with the itinerary.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And that's how I was like, oh, there's a character here, but I haven't been able to crack it.
It
so.
depends on what the goal is, though, because if you're on a trip where the goal is to like see stuff and do stuff, and it's an active trip, and then there's I need to relax and I need to get out of my head, and then it's like you don't want too much of an itinerary because then it becomes work.
But without an itinerary, I have trouble relaxing because I'm like, should we like there's like a prep that I'm worried about. Like I'm like, should we have made reservation? You know, it's like a whole thing.
I have this is girl at a music festival getting hit by a ball.
Oh, that's good.
It just like
Girl who gets hit by stuff is a thing.
I was at a music festival, and they were the beach balls that you like hit up in the crowd. And there was this one girl. She's super short, like shorter than everyone
It's
around
like you
her.
think she would not get hit.
But the ball, I'm not kidding, hit her from the front. She's like, oh, and we're like, oh, kind of laughing. She like picks it up. She hits it. Not 2 minutes later, from the side, whoop, nails her. And she's like, ah. And she's like, she's kind of getting perturbed. She hits it up again. And it was like 2 minutes later, and she was done with it. It came from a different side, but it hit this same girl. It wasn't targeted or anything.
I love that character because if she's just like just kind of an in the moment, like having fun character, but she keeps getting hit by shit.
Yeah.
We need to do that somewhere.
You should,
I just
and
want to
the
see her
setup-
running.
The setup should be like, it's so great. Like I'm so glad to be on this date at this concert with you. It's like,
Yeah.
I love. She's like, I love Steve Aoki, and then it's like
Hair
you have the
going
setup
flying,
that you
sunglasses.
know Steve Aoki's gonna hit her with a cake at some point.
Yeah.
And there's like two people next to her who have like hit me with cake, and
Yeah.
then she's just there in the middle, and you know it's coming
Yeah.
for her.
and she's like, it's okay. I'm sure it won't hit me again.
have you seen Steve Aoki clocking people with cake?
Wait, what?
Oh, this is like my favorite thing on the internet. So
What?
at Steve Aoki concerts,
Yeah.
it's a thing where at parts of his concert, he comes out with a giant sheet cake. People will have signs being like, hit me with cake. They'll have like big bullseye signs with their head in the middle.
Wait, I
and
have to
he'll
see
come out
this.
with a gigantic sheet cake.
And he just smashes them with
his
it?
aim is impeccable. He will throw this cake like easily 30 feet. He's throwing it and nailing people in the face.
Do they want the cake?
Yes. People now want it because they know it's a thing that he does. So he comes out with these cakes and he just like
So then
hurls
what?
them.
You're the idiot with cake on you for the
Now
rest
Oh,
of
are
the
you
conversation?
kidding? I heard
But
this
that's Steve
3
Aoki.
seconds ago, and I'm a cake girl. I want to be I just learned what this is, and I so deeply want to be hit with
Oh,
cake.
it's like Steve Aoki hit me with cake. A lot to unpack
I
there,
don't even
but
truly like to buy concert tickets, but I'm seriously going to look into it.
oh my god, it's so fun to watch because his aim is truly unlike anything I've ever seen. He one time, a dad had his son, his like probably 8-year-old son on his shoulders, and Steve Aoki hits the kid with the cake, and it hits
And the
his
kid
so hard
falls?
that he like.
Oh.
I want to be that kid!
I love that.
We
though.
can hit you with some cake.
I love that
girl.
if she's just like the most peaceful girl.
She's so chill. She's
so
having a
chill,
good
but
time.
she keeps getting hit by things.
She like gets in her Uber.
And it's like a thing.
Rolls up the window and she's
He's
still
beach ball
a beach ball.
hits her.
It's strapped into the seat next to her.
I love that her bit is like she's normal. The world is wild.
Yes,
to
no,
her.
it's a
But
perfect
everybody
bit.
knows
Yeah.
like I feel like we all know. Okay, and they're always 5 feet tall.
They're so small.
A girl that stuff just happens to
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
They're just like, yeah, I don't know, like, and they're just used to it.
Yeah.
they're just
She's
like,
like,
yeah,
oh.
all this
Deal with
weird
it.
stuff just happens.
See, some of these though are dog shit. Like this one, girl who doesn't have a birthday. Cool, and
She's pissed. She's
like, was I
pissed.
up
Sorry,
when I
you're
wrote that
0
down?
years old.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Okay, can I tell you
Girl
one?
whose birthday's on leap year.
Yeah, and that's
she's
her
like,
whole personality.
Such
She's
a
like,
pick
I'm
me.
4 years
8.
old. Shut up.
Okay, can I tell you one that I'm very
Yes.
excited about?
Yeah.
So I told Tommy about this. So you know the Pep Boys? You know
No.
Pep Boys, the auto center?
Yes.
Oh, I
It's
love
the
this.
three.
Yes,
It's
yes.
the three guys. Like
Yes.
you know, I was like, what if we have a bit where it's like someone's car is broken down and the Pep Boys come out, but they're just like the Three Stooges. So it's like, oh, I need my oil change, and they come out and they're just like poking each other's eyes and slapping each other in the face and like
Yeah.
twisting each other's nipples and stuff. And then the oil.
They like.
and then suddenly your oil's fine.
And they go,
Yeah.
and then
One of them
like,
puts their
leave,
mouth on the tire thing.
suck the oil
Their
out.
legs.
Like,
Throws a water balloon. Your
yeah, it's just like these idiots.
I had a guy come up to me at Jiffy Lube last week. Literally opens my door, right? Pull up, opens my door. He goes, "Have you ever heard of James Cameron?" First thing he says to me.
Okay, but have you?
And I go, yeah. He goes, I met him once. What about that, huh?
That's awesome. That's the most mechanic thing you could say.
literally off the jump.
That's awesome.
I still think about what Damien said about mechanics, where it's like
What?
it's the one job where there's no like written down rule of how much things cost. They just are kind of like, yeah, so I guess that costs it.
Yeah.
Wait,
they're
Bit
just
City?
freeballing it out
A
there.
Bit City episode that just is set in a Jiffy Lube.
Actually,
Sure.
Jiffy Lube.
See?
We can
crazy.
film on location.
Mechanics it's like the one profession where they decided their personality is the same as it was 100 years ago. Like, they're just like, yeah, we're operating the same way we did back then.
Do you have one, Shayne?
Okay. I really want to play this. This is perfect for Try Not to Laugh, but I want to find other ways to do this.
Don't burn it.
Guy who's waiting on your machine. Or guy
yeah.
who's waiting, like in golf, like just a guy who's waiting on for you to be done.
That
Like,
is the
it's
worst.
such a thing. When
Go
you're at the-
do something
When you're
else.
and I unfortunately have to be that guy sometimes when I'm like it's the one machine.
Yeah.
But like there's just a way some people do it where it sucks, where you'll just be there, or like say you're golfing or say you're doing whatever, and there's just a guy nearby just like.
I know exactly
But that's
who he
not
is.
bad. This is not bad.
No, whenever you're done.
That one is bad. Now
Yeah.
once they've engaged.
Yeah. No, I try to be on my phone. I try to not look too
Yeah.
much. I try to just be nearby so that nobody else takes it before
Yeah.
me.
I got iPad kid at the restaurant.
Oh, good.
just
You would
pretty.
crush that.
Yeah.
iPad. Oh yeah.
Just go
That
nuts.
kid's a real thing.
My fingers just covered in ketchup, and the iPad has to have one of those like those. It looks like Crocs, like a Crocs case where it's blue and
Okay,
it's got
but
bumpers.
here's what
and
I
it's like-
want. I'm gonna pitch off this iPad kid at a restaurant taking your order. So he's like got the. That's what they do. The thing with it, but he's just ketchupy, and he's like watching a YouTube video while he's going to the table.
'Cause I
He's
was gonna
got that
say-
pulled up as well.
I love that you did that because I was going to say I have all these lists of things that aren't really characters. They're just like half a pitch.
Yeah.
And then it
Yeah.
needs someone to be like,
Boom.
yeah.
But I love that. He's taking your order, but he's an iPad
He's
kid.
like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And he's like playing some video really
I
loudly.
love Buzz.
Yeah.
I like iPad kid, but then you look over his shoulder and you see that he's actually solving like complex equations.
He's like doing.
You're like,
math.
wait, oh my
Whoa.
god, this kid's a genius.
Yeah.
I thought you were watching Mr. Beast.
Yeah. iPad kid,
You're
but he's
actually
watching
doing
Smosh
stuff.
Pit.
I have Oracle baby.
Oracle baby.
That's such a you thing. I don't even know what that is.
You get into the like
A
the
baby
metaphysical
that
a lot.
sees the future, kind of.
Okay,
a
but
baby
can you
that, like,
communicate
kind
it?
I mean, can babies communicate?
How old is this baby?
I'm thinking like baby.
Oh, little
So like
tiny
it does
baby.
things, it like kind of sees things, and it like kind of like tries to warn you, but it can't really.
Okay, wait, hold on. So it kind of like tries to warn
It tries
you.
to warn you, but it's just like, wah! Like what does it do? Like it just has to like,
It's a torturous existence.
yeah. It's like I
Wait,
see the
that
shit.
makes me think of a fun
It
thing.
can barely like lift its head. Sorry.
I think of a lot of people who don't necessarily do what we do, but love character generation are D&D people.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Who, because
That's a great D&D character. Like, okay, the baby's
Oracle
gonna see
baby.
the
Oracle
future.
baby.
Yeah.
And that what's fun about D&D generating is going in from the spells or going in from the type of like
Yeah.
instead of like and I usually go the opposite where I'm like I want to figure out like their state of heart and their status and then I can
Yeah.
figure out. So just something to talk about.
I like that.
I love yes. Mine's still physical. It's like what does that guy look like, and
Like
how does he
Coda.
like? Yeah, Coda.
you wanted him to look a certain way.
Yes.
And I couldn't care less what Bug looked like, but I wanted him to be like not big.
Right.
But that's also because, I think the place that Coda's from, his society cares about what he looks like. He has to present a certain way because he's held to a certain standard.
But that didn't come first. What he looked like came first. And then you justified what he looked like. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh, no? It went the other way.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You went with your backstory first.
Yeah.
With your D&D character. That's amazing.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I have okay, this was a sketch that I wrote a long time ago, and it's more of a game than a character, but I think there's a character there, is couples therapist who wants to be their third.
Oh, that's great.
So like
say it again?
so like it's a couples therapist. It was a sketch where like the couples therapist is like listening to this couple and they're talking about like, yeah, we're having these issues, like our communication's bad. The couples therapist is like, maybe you should experiment with like, I don't know, like having someone else in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I like say it was me.
You're
But
like,
like it doesn't.
yeah.
Obviously
Okay,
that-
tell me
obviously
why
that
I
wouldn't
thought a
work.
couples therapist was 2 people, and now I'm thinking like
A couple who's a therapist.
couple who's a
No,
therapist.
there's something so funny.
they
Like
kinda-
we're going to a
They
couples.
kinda-
We're going to a couples therapist, and it's like,
they
all right.
kind of like
and she goes,
So, and how did that make you feel?
no, I was going to say the exact same thing.
Yeah, you're so cute.
I think it made me feel small. Like
There's a
and,
tilapia in the fridge from last night if you want to go home and heat that up.
Small. Let's talk about that.
yeah, I felt kind of small. I felt kind of insignificant. Is everything? Is there? Or how are you guys doing?
What?
How are you guys doing?
Oh, this is more about you.
Yeah, we're just here for
You
you.
have tilapia?
Now we're just being mean.
No, that's
I
really
like that.
funny.
They have, like,
going
asides to themselves?
Going to a couples therapist, it's like, oh no, it's a couple who's a
It's a-
therapist.
Like, I want to
Yeah.
echo what my wife just said. How
Yeah.
do you feel?
Yeah. Good
That's
babe.
so
Good babe.
f***ing
That's
funny.
really good.
God damn. Do you have any people that you want to do like impressions of? Really bad?
Ooh.
Like celebrities or just anyone that you were like, that I want to play them. I feel like there's someone we talked about recently that's like
We both always want to play Pink.
Pink. I've never heard
She's a
this.
musical artist.
Yes, I know Pink.
Just change
I
our
just
lives.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I just think it.
I think it'd be
she
funny if you
just
both
makes us
came out
laugh.
as Pink and you have to compete to be who's Pink.
You'd have to be. You'd be doing the acrobatics.
You'd be doing the twirling.
Okay. I'll absolutely suspend me from the rafters. I've been saying this for years.
Oh, here's one that I have twice, and it's girlfriend watching her boyfriend's band, and she's just like,
Oh, that's so legit.
She knows all the words. That's disgusting.
That-
and she's like. And she's like barely moving. I tried to do her once live, and I just like played a song, and I tried to keep it up the whole song, and she like knows every word, but I kind of like lost steam a little bit.
It'd be really funny if the band is really shitty and their
Really
lyrics are
bad.
really f***ed up and like really misogynistic lyrics where it's
Yeah.
like, wait, he's talking about cheating on you.
She could also
And
get
she's,
mad
like,
at
singing
people
it
for like
yeah.
Literally,
looking too close at the band.
Because that came from a personal thing where I went with my friend to see a band, and it was a guy she had just started dating, but
Ew.
she had been listening to his music.
Ew.
Like, she just, it's not bad. She just, like,
No,
she had
it's
a
just-
back crush on him, so she started listening to his music. So we go to his show, and she knows every word. And I was like, you have to stop singing the lyrics. You're blowing your shit.
Oh man!
But it was so funny.
You're making a lot of characters that I think are very Chosen-esque, right? Where they're main characters. They're like, I'm the main character right now.
Yeah, I mean, I like those are always
Everybody,
people. It's like high status. It's always people that I'm like,
The book is being written about me right now.
Literally.
like that's always the best character.
yeah.
How about Mr. Mushroom?
Mr. Mushroom.
He's like
Explain.
Yeah, sure. He's like
Yeah.
he's a big mushroom,
Okay.
and he like gets mad when people like order mushrooms at restaurants
Why does he get mad?
because he's a mushroom.
Oh, so he's a mushroom. So he's
He's
mad
a
that
mushroom,
people
so he's
are
like
eating
you're
mushrooms.
eating like that's
You're eating one of me, man.
You're eating one of me.
Hey, please don't.
Like,
That
don't
reminds
do
me of
that.
Tomato Doctor, which is not a character, but a
Tomato
sketch.
Doctor.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it was what happened when our old sketch team where it was just a really bad pitch that I pitched, and I didn't realize like when you have a good enough team, they're gonna make something really bad kind of work.
Yes.
And I remember being like, I had a dream that Tomato was a doctor, and they really, my stomach, and they really made it work.
I'm laughing at Tomato Doctor where they come out of the operation room and they're covered
In
in what looks
blood.
like blood, but they're just like, it didn't go well. They're just covered in pasta. like just
I got like a big red thing.
it was
You
huge,
wanted to be
and it was
a
just
tomato.
It was just a slice of life, like
we just really
a slice
plugged
of a
for one-
tomato.
Slide-
That's
yeah,
awesome.
There you go.
That's awesome,
You're
Shayne.
welcome.
It was straight up Grey's Anatomy, but
Literally.
she was a giant tomato.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a celebrity that I really want to play? And I think about this a lot.
Michael B. Jordan.
How'd you know?
Let me guess. Whoopi Goldberg.
Michelle Yeoh.
Keep going. I'm gonna make this list.
Michelle Obama.
Okay, we got this.
Whoopi Goldberg. Did you say that?
Yeah, I just said that.
So I'll play her again.
Whoopi, yeah.
A sequel. Bring her
Again. Okay, what were you gonna say?
Okay.
Okay, actually though, Michael J. Fox.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would kill
like
If anyone knows who that is,
Back to the Future.
the Joker.
Huh?
What? You're thinking of Mark Hamill.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah. You're just thinking of legends from the 80s.
Yeah, I am.
He does a great Joker though.
Who does? Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill does.
I zoned
There's an
out.
old actor that I only know of because he was portrayed in Looney Tunes a lot.
Okay.
His name is Peter Lorre, and he died like in the 60s, right? But he was like a character actor from way back in the day. And there's this iconic shot from Looney Tunes where it's him like at a table, just like looking extremely.
What the hell
long-eyed.
is wrong with his face? He looked
That's
like a
such a
fish.
cute-
Well, he was a very like character actor. Like he was a very interesting looking
like-
man. He would talk very interesting. Where he was very quiet, but like kind of had this like devious nature to him, where he'd talk and be like, "Yes, it sounds so interesting." Like
Ooh.
it was like kind of like a weird.
Igor.
Yeah, like I wonder if like so much of how it's portrayed is based on him. So much like characters were inspired from the way he talked and stuff. But
I like that one inspiration for you because that came from the picture. basically.
yes, like and like I remember how he talked. Like it's ingrained in my memory how he would talk. Like at least the impressions in these Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
The way he'd talk, he'd be like, "That makes me laugh."
It kind of
Like-
sounds like the bat from Anastasia.
Yes, I think so many things are inspired from
Yeah.
him, right? Like
Yeah.
because this was back in like the 30s that character was happening. But I love it. And then it's also like it's these low status types of things. And then another one that I want to portray, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it, is Edward Allan Poe.
Yeah.
I think would be so funny. Like just as this like pathetic, kind of like a Mr. Muffins almost. Like Edward Allan Poe, I picture just like the most depressed. Like
I
dude,
feel like
Okay.
a crow.
Okay, I'm gonna pitch off of it. Edgar Allan No.
oh yeah, Edgar. Why am I saying Edward? Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah.
Edgar Allan No, and he just kind of says no to a lot of things.
Yeah, he's just like, no,
No.
no.
Are you going to the game tonight?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like
Go. I'm thinking about Lenore.
thinking
again,
about
buddy?
Lenore. You're 8.
He's 8 years old.
You're 8. We're in a submarine.
Toddler Allen. Toddler Allen No.
That's a good one. I have
That's a good one.
Shut up!
You're like
That's a good
on
one.
autopilot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Shut up! That was good. Edgar Allan Poe just freaks me out.
Edgar Allan Poe
Why?
is just funny to me.
Just gives me bad.
Oh, he's
vibes.
creepy. Well, yeah, he wrote
guys-
scary stuff.
Yeah. Ugh.
Wrote really scary things.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a
I
character.
just like the idea of
Brennan
playing-
Lee Mulligan.
Oh, that would be funny.
That's good.
There you go. Do it. I just love. I think Tommy's Ripley character just really has inspired me, and just like playing like old actors and characters that we don't really remember how they sound.
Yeah.
So you kind of have like free reign. It's kind of like Amanda's Babe Ruth, where it's like, yeah, we get the idea. We kind of
kinda,
know what
like,
he.
yeah.
Yeah.
We all think we know what he sounds like, but do we?
Who do you
And
think the Jersey Mike sounds like?
That's a good character.
I've had him written
You
down
would
since
crush
2022.
Yeah.
Jersey Mike.
But who? Like, what do you think? What do you think?
I don't want him to be a regular Jersey Mike. You know what I mean? Like,
Like, okay, imagine this.
Yeah,
imagine
yeah,
this.
yeah.
You're on a plane and it's like, guys, the captain is the captain's passed out. You're like, and we need someone to fly this plane. And like he stands up, he's like, I can do it, but I gotta do,
Do
it
it
Mike's
Mike's
way.
way.
And he goes,
We're gonna land this plane Mike's
open
way.
the engine, drench it in olive oil.
Some vinaigrette.
sprinkle some oregano, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, where's my chair that I'm gonna sit on? Okay, put some bologna on it. I'm gonna sit on it. Here we go.
Where's the tomatoes in this?
I'm just laughing at like Mike being like the Sully in so many situations.
Yeah.
But he has to do
He
it
has
Mike's
to do it
way.
his
Like
way.
that's the thing. It's like, hey, he can do it,
And
but
it
he's got to do it
works.
Mike's way.
We needed to do a craniotomy. And he goes, we got a brain surgeon that could do it. I'll do it Mike's way. Open up the brain. Give me some olive oil.
And it works
Great.
every
Every
time.
time.
Olive oil every time,
That's
too.
so funny. Jersey Mike. I also love like people that we just don't. They're not like a real person. It's just the name. So
Yeah.
like free reign.
Exactly, like Edgar
kinda
Allan Poe, like
yeah.
Jersey Mike. Well, Jersey Mike isn't a guy. I bet he's a guy.
He's probably
He's gotta be a
some
guy.
dude
He's
at some
gotta
point.
be a guy.
Queef Latifah.
Oh, nope. Queef Latifah?
No, let's go. Let's go.
No.
I edited
I
it,
think
and then I
Shayne
decided
should
to
play
say
Queef
no.
No, what if
Latifah.
you said
You
that
would
and
kill Queef
you say
Latifah,
no
dude.
chance. You go Queef Latifah, and I go, yeah, that's a great, that's a good one. I don't have that.
You deleted it.
You see me deleting
Queef Latifah. In 2022, I wrote, girl whose boobs are watermelons and refuses to let her guard down. What's going on with me?
Well,
Like,
how could you let your guard
if there's
down?
a fruit ninja, if there's a fruit ninja nearby,
shing, shing, tink, tink.
guy who's writing a script at a coffee shop, because that's a person we see a lot, and they're in
Yeah.
the corner and they're not writing; they're just sitting there.
Oh, it died.
I feel like the guy who was writing a script at a coffee shop has now evolved into podcast guy.
Yes, you're so
I think they're separate
right.
guys. There's very separate guys to me.
I also feel
They're
like
same guys to me.
guy with a scarf on is a real thing. Like you only see it in romantic comedies. Like dudes are not wearing scarves.
How dare you, Scarf Nation, rise up!
I feel like you're just not seeing guys in scarves. Maybe you know what? I can't say that. That's me being biased by living in a hot climate.
Really?
But even in
Well, you're-
wintertime, you just don't see. But it's never
We're going
cold enough
back.
here for scarves.
Oh my god.
Should we
Sorry.
generate some?
Yeah.
That's what I'm kind of doing now.
Yeah.
I'm off book.
But I'm like, let's just like
Okay.
Ted the loquacious gardener.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Oh, okay.
If you want. Or I can keep pitching. I got more.
Let's hear. Your pitches are fascinating.
Yeah, they're all like, God. Oh, I did do this one on my TikTok. Groomzilla.
Groomzilla.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so instead of a bridezilla, it's the groom.
Yeah,
who's
but I
awful.
couldn't really figure it out.
I feel like the nightmare version of a groom is always the guy who doesn't give a shit.
But I think that's
not
kind of
nightmare
this-
though.
I think it's
can
like
be, it can be
thinking
bad in a way, right?
a guy who
Definitely.
needs control and he like needs it to be a certain way.
Or a guy who just wants to correct. He doesn't want to make decisions, but he just wants to
Yeah.
correct
Oh,
whatever.
that
But then when I
sucks.
think about that, I'm like, Bridezilla isn't funny to me.
So totally.
The only thing that's funny about this is just turning it on its head and being like, a man who's difficult? Huh?
I get that.
You know?
And that's why you scoff at it.
Yeah, that's why it's like, yeah.
okay.
Like
Yeah.
King Louis the CK.
Whoa.
Some
That's like Queef Latifah.
Some wordplay there. Some wordplay.
Okay, get them in a
like
room
that.
together.
That's
And then I
good.
just have a note in this notes folder that's my zip code.
What? Does it say my zip code or is it your actual zip code? Okay.
You just have your zip
I
code
must
in
have
there?
forgot it and been like, I gotta write it down when I moved. I don't know.
That is crazy.
That reminds me of when I was a kid, when I first heard about like social security numbers, and it's like you need to have that memorized. And I was like, oh, what if I just got it tattooed?
Oh, this one that I
Everybody
really,
just knows.
Yeah.
one that I really want to nail is the wedding photographer, guy at the wedding.
Oh,
What is this?
Wedding
Because
photographer.
those guys are f***ing ninjas. I actually would love for you to do it.
What do you mean they're ninjas?
Like they're literally
Everywhere?
like
You don't
they're-
see 'em.
and they're in like business cash, right? And they just are all over. And it's
Okay.
like guy at the wedding.
I feel
he's
like they have
trying
a
to get the
strap-
shot.
They have
Yeah.
a lot of straps too. They
and
have like
he's
they're like
all over. Yeah. Or it's like there's a photographer that we work with sometimes, and he's always taking pictures. He goes, now look over there. Oh my God, boss energy, queen.
It's
Now look
he's
over here. Now look over
skadoosh.
there. Yeah, it's truly like
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love photographers because it's such a mindset that I love, where they're obsessed with like just getting the photos of things,
Yeah.
right? And they're almost like they're not self-aware in a way, where they're totally focused on the world around them.
Yeah, they forget that.
And it's why they're so good at like kind of just maneuvering around, because they're not trying to be seen.
yeah. It's truly a physical character where I could just
Yeah.
like they're just doing like they're jumping and they're
That's really funny for like any episode that we do of just like, oh, and by the way, we have a wedding photographer here. They're just gonna be getting photos, so don't worry
Ignore
about
him.
them. And they're just in the whole episode, just like around.
and he's just
yeah,
going
and then we
nuts.
release the stills.
That's really funny.
That's
and they're all
good.
terrible.
They're really bad. They're blurry.
Horrendous.
They're like way overexposed.
Oh my God. This is not even a character. It
Okay.
kind of is, though, because no matter who does it, how they do it, it always comes across the same to me. I don't want this to come across bad, all right? So on TikTok, you know how you can stitch things?
Yeah.
Have you ever had people where they stitch it, but they stitch it in parts? Where they
yes.
they
And they,
cut
like-
it up?
yeah.
So they're not just responding to the whole video.
Yeah.
it'll be like the video starts. It's like, here's my thoughts on this, and then it cuts to a person, and they're in their car, and they go, okay, this will be interesting,
and then it
cuts back, and I'm like, no matter how correct they are, no matter what the take is, I'm always like, I can't sit around for this, man. I cannot handle this. I don't know why I can't do it.
That's so
and
funny.
it always like I'm like, it'll be completely different people, but I'm like, but you come off the same to me. I'm like, just stitch the whole thing, like just sit and talk, like don't do the like in between thing.
Yes.
I don't know. It's just a thing I've noticed that it's such a specific. It's a very. I feel like it's honestly like kind of a Gen X thing I see a lot. Gen X loves to do it.
Being like, I'm here listening and I'm judging.
They're always there with their coffee cup and they're like, this will be interesting. And then it comes back.
Oh,
like they're like, okay, no, that's incorrect because this, but all right, continue. And then like it's just a very funny, like snarky thing. And I'm like, I get why you're doing it because then you get to dissect things moment by moment, but I don't know. I can't handle it.
It's a weird, like, let me put the camera on me so you can see me listening to this person. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Have you guys watched Korean dating shows?
No.
They have like a panel of people that are commenting on the show while you're watching it.
The only thing I know this from is this is a Japanese show, but Terrace House.
Oh, yes!
They cut to like people. They're just like talking
hanging
about
out,
it.
hanging out the
watching it,
same show that I'm watching currently, and I'm like, well, I don't actually need this. But then sometimes I'm like, oh, I didn't catch that. Thank you for doing that.
It's very cool because they dissect it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, okay, I forgot about some of that stuff.
And they're kind of doing a watch party for you, so you could feel like you're watching it with other people, right?
It's
You're doing the
fascinating.
communal part of watching something, but you're still alone.
Yeah.
It's really fascinating to watch like international shows and see just those subtle changes and how big they are.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah.
But it kind of reminds me of the stitching together. It's like
Totally.
you're watching these people judge the same content that you're watching.
Totally.
I have Winona Sleigh Rider.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that.
So if Winona Ryder was on a sleigh or
That's good.
Oh, like you're thinking like she's Santa Claus. I imagined
She's
her on
Santa
a
Claus.
dragon.
Oh, no. Sleigh Rider.
Okay.
That's
Winona
good.
Sleigh Rider.
I think Santa is an untapped market.
How do you feel that way?
I just think like people haven't played Santa in like a new like a way that I wasn't expecting in a minute. you
Okay,
know?
so it's just like jolly. Wait, what about the guy from Stranger Things?
His scary
yeah.
Santa?
It wasn't a
Nasty.
scary
Action
Santa.
Santa.
Nasty
Action
Santa.
Not
Santa.
nasty, it's action Santa.
It was cool. I'm talking
Santa
like
with
traditional
flips.
Santa, but just like I don't know. I just think Santa's. It always feels still a little surface level. I want
Like,
to
give
see
me something.
I want to see a little more from Santa.
A British
you know?
Santa?
I want to see Santa. I want a movie that's just Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Santa's American. Don't clip that.
Santa's American.
I'm so sorry, Shayne, 1 second. Shit, Santa's American. I couldn't even do it.
Santa
okay.
in full army gear.
Yes.
So
You know
funny.
that's a figure. That is a Christmas ornament.
Oh, 100%.
There, Santa's in every
Shirts.
No, I want to see Santa and Mrs. Claus. I want to see a little bit more of how they interact and what's going on there. I just want to see more. I'm curious. I want
I
to see
would
it
love more
portrayed.
Mrs. Claus, like a
Yeah,
goop
what's-
type of Mrs. Claus.
How did Santa
Ooh.
meet Mrs. Claus?
You like that?
I want
How
the,
did
you
it,
know
yes,
what?
let's get the meet cute.
Dude, Hallmark movie of Santa meeting Mrs.
I mean,
Claus.
it
It's like
must
you
be
guys
done.
haven't seen Santa Claus 2.
That's different. That's the new Santa because he killed Santa. I want.
He didn't kill him. He fell
killed
off the
him.
roof.
Yeah, well,
fell off
that's
the
his,
Tim Allen killed Santa.
it's his version of events.
I mean, to me, Tim Allen playing Santa is just Tim Allen playing Santa. There's no Santa. You know what I mean?
I'm talking Santa Claus. You know, I'm talking real Santa.
Do you need your Santa to be old?
Yeah, but I'm fine with it being a prequel and seeing him younger. But like, I want to see at least some of him.
So
old,
you guys think
so
he
that-
met Mrs. Claus before they were Santa and Mrs. Claus?
You think they were old when like you think it was like a Golden Bachelor situation?
When did he even start?
Imagine Golden Bachelor, but it's Santa.
I'm loving that.
Oh
looking
my
for
God.
a new Mrs. Claus because Mrs. Claus also fell off the roof?
What came first, the marriage or the Christmas?
Right.
Ooh, yeah, because like, I just want to see that. I want to see that romantic comedy, that full on romantic movie, and honestly, maybe some sex scenes in there.
Shayne, he just wants the porno.
Hey, wait! Remember, we came in for the Christmas episode. We'll come in for the Smosh Mouth Christmas episode. We'll write that.
That's true. We were gonna try to write a Christmas play, and then we didn't have time.
But we did Christmas
If we start
something.
writing a Christmas play now, we could write Santa meet. We have the story.
Santa meet cute.
Santa meeting Mrs. Claus.
And what if we did it like this? We had a working Google Doc.
Yeah.
That once every couple weeks, someone has to go in there. They can't read up. They just have to keep going.
We just have to keep going.
And then by the end, we just read.
But how do you know where you start from?
You start at the end.
You go to the end. And you can't I don't know. I'm trying to find the easiest way
you
where we
read
could
it and then you add. You don't go. You can't scroll back up.
Or we could all. What if we all wrote our little short versions of how Santa and Mrs. Claus met?
And we start.
It's
now.
an anthology of which one's true.
I might write it a little bit every Saturday night after I've had some wine.
Ooh.
That's beautiful.
And then it's beautiful.
I'm getting into wine. Did you know that?
Oh my God, you were saying that.
I'm trying to get into it. We're running out of time, but I will tell you, I'm trying to get into it. I'm just trying to understand what's going on there.
Have you tried a Gruner Veltliner?
No, I just started.
Try a Gruner
sommelier
Veltliner.
characters. I do like sommelier characters.
Ooh, sommeliers are great.
Do they still have sommeliers?
Yeah, man.
Like really nice restaurants.
It's a big thing.
It's always someone that just comes right up to you and you're like, do you work here? You're dressed really nicely.
Yeah.
And they're like,
yeah.
Like I had this one sommelier that was like, I never ate fish until I had this one bottle of Sancerre. And then, Anyway.
All right. Well, yeah, wine.
Wine, characters,
I was like, okay, I'm gonna drink I'm gonna try Cote de Rhone because that's Amanda's favorite. She told me that one, so I was like, I'm gonna try this. And I was like,
did you like it?
It was really good.
Cote de Rhone?
Yeah,
Never had
there's
that
a
one.
region, the Rhone Valley in France. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to figure this out. And I'm like, all right, you have to really sit and figure out what you're tasting.
You're aerate
I'm like,
it
that's
or
cool.
Yeah.
I respect it. I know it's such an ancient art that I.
The Rhone blend.
Yeah.
Grenache.
Yeah.
Grenache.
Mourvedre.
Girl named Grenache.
You're nailing it.
And one more.
Syrah. I only know that stuff. That's all I've learned. And then I tried a Sancerre, and it was really good.
Oh. I'm excited for your journey.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited for your journey,
I truly was like, this will be fun. And I texted Amanda about it, and she freaked out. She was like, oh my God. She was texting me a ton because she's just obsessed with wine.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, it was very cool. But anyways, Chance, thanks for being here.
This was a blast. If you guys want to see us do any of those characters, let us know.
Please, shout out down below if there's characters you want us to play. We will make it happen.
And Shayne, I can't wait to see Queef Latifah come to life.
It's going to be awesome to see Shayne do Queef Latifah.
Yeah,
be great.
yeah. If you guys really comment that a lot, and then if I do it, you just have to you have to promise me you're going to be cool about it.
How many likes does
You guys got to promise that it's going to be okay.
Just guys, you have to promise you'll be cool, and then he'll do it.
The whole internet will be cool once they
just
clip
make
it.
sure that it's all cool. We're all going to be
Before
chill about
consuming
this.
this character, you must
Maybe we'll
agree
make
it's
you a little
cool.
sign. They said it's cool while you do it.
It's not
for the clip.
please don't replicate these stunts. It's please don't judge this guy.
Please know
guy.
this is just cool.
Please don't. This is chill. This is okay.
chill.
What's about to happen is okay.
Don't get mad.
If this video
While
gets a
you do the-
million likes,
yeah.
you'll be Queef Latifah.
Okay. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.